Curtains is a play that is about out-of-town tryout of a new musical for Broadway, and they lose their star mysteriously on their first night of previews.
And everyone is totally baffled by who could have done this. But it's kind of a blessing in disguise because she wasn't really that talented to begin with. So it turns into kind of this murder mystery play that's all interwoven with love stories and intrigue and all kinds of other things like that. Curtains is very funny. It's especially funny if you're familiar at all with theater. So the jokes are what happens in the course of putting up a show, how difficult it can be, the silly things that go wrong. So it's funny. It's funny if you know theater. It's funny if you don't know theater.
Well, one of the things that's really tough in some of the big combat scenes, a lot of the cast is involved on stage, but not necessarily involved in the combat. So it's really tedious. It's a lot of going back from the top and doing it again to make sure that we're being safe.
And to make sure that everyone is uniform, and I think that that's extremely difficult, and I can't imagine what our choreographer goes through on a daily basis trying to deal with all of us.
I have never flown in a show ever, and myself and Dan are both gonna fly in this show, so it's gonna be a totally cool experience. It's just kind of something, the cool thing about live theater is every time you're doing something you get a new experience, so this is just one of those new experiences for me, and I'm really looking forward to it.
It's nice that it's about theater, especially as a graduating senior, trying to think back about how theater has affected me and how theater has shaped me in my time here at Niagara and before Niagara. It's kind of nice to leave on a note of theater.
I think for me, the most exciting thing about this play is I finally get to be on stage in a gala production. This is my first gala show. I've worked on the gala, but I've never been a part of it. So being able to have my last show at Niagara be the gala show is the most exciting for me personally.
Come see Curtains. It's fun, it's exciting, it's colorful, and who doesn't love a good murder mystery? Hmm?